At the ISC3 Global Sustainable Chemistry Week 2021, the MSP Institute IFAL provided research and evidence-based insights into the gender dimensions of international chemicals management.
There are three key dimensions why gender and chemicals matters. There are biological aspects, social aspects, and the transformative potential of the gender perspective. Women's and men's bodies are affected differently by certain chemicals, and reasons for these biological differences in exposure are, on the one hand, the different body composition and hormone levels, and on the other hand, women live through different phases in life compared to men, such as pregnancy, breastfeeding, and menopause, during which their bodies become more susceptible to health damages from chemicals. And furthermore, chemical exposure can also be passed on to the next generation, and this makes it a question of intergenerational justice. And such chemical exposure takes place via the placenta as well as during breastfeeding, and that is why women in childbearing age need special protection. Chemical exposure is influenced by various social aspects, and women and men are affected differently because of their gendered roles in society. Especially due to the division of labor, men are, for example, more likely to work in construction and thus come into contact with chemicals from building materials, while women are more likely to work in the care sector with cleaning or care products. Studies mostly use the male body as the prototype. This is easier because there is no influence by the menstrual cycle, and it is safer because pregnancies can't happen during the studies. Looking at university programs in chemistry, gender issues or even societal aspects of chemistry are hardly ever considered. And even in the concepts and scientific discussions on green and sustainable chemistry, for example, the issue of gender equality is mostly overlooked. Women and men often receive the same medical treatment because there is no research regarding the gender differences, and this is the reason, for example, that medical side effects are stronger and more frequent for women. There is a solution to these problems, and it's the gender analysis. And the gender analysis enables us to understand and unpack root causes of unsustainable behavior and helps us to find new solutions by thinking outside the masculine box with the gender perspective. Gender inequalities are omnipresent in our societies, and their dimensions also permeate all chemical sectors. And to minimize negative impacts on people and the environment, the world of chemistry must take into account the needs and realities of all genders. And we believe more attention needs to be paid on gender, especially in the discussions on sustainable chemistry. The holistic framework of sustainable chemistry aims to include ethical and social responsibility among the key characteristics. And this opens up possibilities to integrate principles of non-discrimination and equal opportunities as reflected in SDG 5 on gender equality. A gender just and sustainable chemistry could mean that first, no gender suffers from toxic chemicals and structural inequalities in chemistry. Second, all genders are seen as agents of change and take leadership roles. And third, all genders benefit from sustainable chemistry.